What is risk impact in a project risk matrix? Imagine planning a big project and wondering what could really go wrong and how badly it might affect your goals. That's where understanding risk impact comes into play. When managing projects, especially during execution and control phases, knowing how a risk could impact your project helps you stay prepared. Risk impact refers to how serious the consequences would be if a particular risk actually happens. It measures the potential damage to key project areas like the schedule, budget, quality, safety, or scope. In a risk matrix, impact is shown on one side, usually the vertical axis. It's rated on a scale from low to high or from trivial to extreme, depending on how the project team sets it up. The matrix combines this impact rating with the likelihood, or chance, that the risk will occur. This way, project managers can see which risks are the most threatening by looking at both how likely they are and how much damage they could cause. For example, a risk that has a high chance of happening and could cause a major delay or cost overrun will be flagged as a top priority. Understanding risk impact helps project managers decide where to focus their efforts. If a risk could cause a big increase in costs or delay the project by several weeks, it makes sense to plan for mitigation or contingency strategies. It also helps in allocating resources wisely, so you're not wasting time on risks that are unlikely or would cause minimal harm. Impact categories often include things like cost overruns, schedule delays, safety hazards, or damage to reputation. When assessing impact, teams look at how severe the consequences could be. For example, if a supplier delay could push back the project timeline by 2 months, that's a high impact. If a minor defect causes a small rework that costs a few $100s, that's a low impact. To make this process consistent, many project teams use a 5-point scale. For instance, impact levels might range from very low, meaning minimal disruption, to very high, which could threaten the project's success. Clear definitions for each level help everyone stay on the same page. Once impact and likelihood are rated, they're often multiplied to produce a risk score. This score helps prioritize risks, so you know which ones need immediate attention. During project execution and control, keeping track of impact ratings allows project managers to stay alert and respond quickly if a high-impact risk starts to materialize. In short, understanding risk impact in a project risk matrix is about knowing how badly things could go wrong and preparing accordingly. It's a simple yet powerful way to keep your project on track and avoid surprises that could derail your success.